much for sharing that. I might give it a watch. And did you watch it in English or did you watch it in Hindi?
I always watched in English movie.
Great, amazing. All right, Mr. Shah. So let's talk about your feedback before we wind up. You have to work a lot on the grammar. Okay,
Okay.
although you are trying, which is amazing. You tried speaking in English. You were not hesitant. You were very confident, which is amazing, and it's gonna be your strength in the future. Because I've seen many people who are afraid of just making mistakes and then they just don't talk. I actually had a learner yesterday. She just wasn't opening up because she was afraid of making mistakes. But that wasn't the case with you, and you were very confident, very interactive, very cheerful throughout the session, and you answered so many of my questions. So yeah, amazing. But you have to work a lot on the grammar part. Okay, especially articles, tenses, and subject verb agreement. These are, I have 5 lessons for you that you have to make sure that you're good with. You have covered every aspect of these 5 lessons: articles, tenses, subject verb agreement, prepositions, and modal verbs, because you're mostly making errors here. So these are the 5 lessons that you have to cover. Okay, then you
Okay.
have to start working on the vocabulary, because
Okay.
your words can be better. You did use certain words, but they were mostly simple, mostly common. So I think you can start enriching your vocabulary a little bit to sound more proficient, to be more effective, to be more efficient with the language. Read more books. Read books. If you read books, it's fine. Read more books. If you don't read books, then you have to start reading something. A very hectic schedule, and you're already having so much of screen time that you don't want to watch another screen. Or
Yeah.
if not that, then just listen to podcasts. Like, there are audiobooks as well that you can give a shot. You need more environment around you. You need more exposure to the language. Okay, so either
Okay.
read or watch, or if you're not able to watch, then just listen, because you need more exposure. Okay,
Okay.
last but not least, we have to work on the pronunciation, especially with the sounds of so, sh, a. Okay, there's a video on YouTube. It's called phonetics. Phonetics.
Okay.
Phonetics is something that teaches you the right sounds of the letters in the English language. Give
Okay.
that a try as well. Give it a try. Once you learn phonetics, no, once you actually learn phonetics, you can literally pronounce any word with a little bit of practice. So give it a try and let me know how it goes. Okay.
Okay. Okay, ma'am. Sure,
Great.
I'll try. Thank
Any
you.
questions?
Yes, ma'am. Actually, I observing you continuously, and I have seen actually you are not mistaking any grammar and all. So how no, frequently you are talking and how you improved. I think you also been through these situations today, which I am here.
I wish but I wasn't really in that situation ever, because I
Okay.
studied in a good school. And fortunately, even though I'm from a very small town, but I actually had the fortune of being in a good school. So my grammar became very strong when I was in school. I did not have the fluency, but I was in an ICC medium school. So we
Okay.
were forced to speak in English. And if we did not speak in English, we had to pay a lot of fine. And the same was implemented in my tuition. So our tuition teacher used to like, they used to, I think, take around 5 rupees every time we would even say a single sentence in Hindi. So that is something that did help me a lot. But the fluency part only came with a lot of practice. I had a lot of mother tongue influence. That is something that I worked on my own, and that was by watching a lot of movies. I watch a lot of movies and keep, like, I copy the sounds. Every time I hear a new word, I imitate it. Like, I repeat the word again and again and again until I get it right. Pronunciation, it took me a lot of time. So I think I gave it about 2 years. I took 2 years to improve my mother tongue influence, to improve my accent, to neutralize it. No, so it took me 2 years to improve that. But my grammar was very strong in school itself. I still make sometimes a few errors here and there, but see, minor errors go unnoticed. If you're making minor errors, nobody would notice it. So only work on the major areas, like work on tense, work on articles, work on prepositions, because these change the meaning completely. But if you make minor errors here and there, nobody's gonna, like, really, like, if you make any error with direct or indirect speech, nobody is gonna notice it, because it's not something that's changing the meaning. Okay, only focus on the major areas. That's it. Articles, tenses, subject verb agreement, and prepositions. That is it. Once you're okay with these, nothing else matters. Okay, and keep talking. The more you talk, the more you're gonna improve.
Okay. Okay.
Right?
Sure, ma'am. I will try.
Okay. Great.
Thank
I'm Miss Nisha. I'll see you soon. Take care. Have a good night. Bye.
you. Good night, ma'am.